Our book Moss illustrates a culture clash between the Jews and the Nazis during World War II. Art Spiegelman tells about his father, Waldek Spiegelman's experience as a Polish Jew. Instead of writing a book to tell people about his dad's experience, he decided to show it through a comic book. This helps him show the serious points throughout his father's life. As you can see, the characters are all different animals to symbolize the different types of people during World War II. Nazis are cats, Jews are mice, and Polish people are pigs. The Nazis or cats are shown to be a predator over the Jews or mice, displaying that they are the superior race. While Waldek explains his experience, Artie then realizes how much he can't understand what his family had gone through. This makes him feel guilty that he has such an easy life compared to the rest of his family. Artie wishes that he could have lived through the horrible times of World War II, so he fully could understand firsthand what they experienced. This might sound weird to most people, but he just wants to know what they really did to his family. He feels that this would help him understand better of why his mother killed herself after surviving Auschwitz, a terrible concentration camp, and his father's new attitude towards life.
So Art decided to tell his family's story by using his talent in creating cartoons. He illustrates how the cats, or Nazis, felt they were so much better than other people by trying to dominate and ultimately eliminate the inferior type, which in their minds were the Jews. Cats tried to dominate mice in the animal kingdom, and that is what Art is trying to show in the Mouse series. Art's parents, Waldek and Anna, lived a good life in Poland. They were a part of the upper class and were rich. Waldek was a successful businessman and well-educated. He had learned to speak many different languages, which would prove to be an important skill after he was forced into the concentration camp. One of the ways the Jews were treated badly was when the Nazis forced them to wear a symbol that represented the fact that they were Jewish. This symbol was the Star of David, and every Jew was required to wear this on their clothing. After rounding up the Jews and relocating them to the ghetto, or a Jewish holding complex, the Nazis eventually sent them to the terrible concentration camps. After the war, Waldek made his way to America, where he was able to once again live without fear of persecution in a free society. He was able to raise his family in a place that allowed freedom to be Jews. He was no longer a mouse, in fear of being dominated by a cat. It's important for us to be aware of the culture clash between the Nazis and the Jews during World War II. Remembering the past helps us to know what type of behavior to look out for today, so that this type of culture clash never happens again.